What's up? What's up, grinders? We're back. It is day 7, and you know what we're about to do. We're about to be on the grind. And day 7, he said, let there be Zoom. We're heading to the Zoom tables, baby. We're going to the $2, and we're firing it up right away. You guys asked for it. We're going to play it. I said once we get enough buy-ins behind us for protection, we'll do it. I'm going to show you guys real quick before our first hand. This is my lifetime on this site at $2. So I haven't played too many. It says 11 sessions. We're up $6 just so you guys can see what we're starting at to know where the money goes on this challenge. So that's what we're doing right here, right now. I'm going to fire up another table here in a second. You know what? Let's just call this guy. I could have 3-bet him there, but we'll call it. I like that turn card. I'm liking it. Now we go to Valley Town. All right, guys, I have 2 chests waiting for us. We will end the video, hopefully with another one. Let's get us some tables going here, and then we'll get 3 chests. Now, mind you, they're a very little chest, so I'm not expecting anything big. But, yeah, guys, good news and bad news, man. Look at the bankroll. We're friggin' flying. So it says 50 right there, plus our buy-ins that we're in right now. So that's the good news. We're still on an uphill, like we're making money. Haven't had much of a downswing yet. There's been some little bumps, but nothing crazy. And I expect we'll have one. Like it's going to happen. But the bad news is I was playing my $1 spins on my own, and I finally had a 10x spin, and I lost it. I didn't get a chance to record it. And to be honest, it wouldn't have been that good. It was just other than a 10x. I came in third, just standard. Nothing crazy to talk about, but it sucks that it was my first real spin since we've started the challenge, and we lost it. So I will definitely be playing a lot more spin and goes. That's mainly what this whole challenge is going to be. But I said I'd play some Zoom for you guys. We'll start with 2 tables here. I don't think watching 4 tables. I don't know what guys are mostly watching it on. Feel free to tell me. I don't know if it's on iPads. I'm assuming computers. But 4 tables is kind of hard to follow unless you're just trying to find out my opening ranges. 1 table is probably the best, but for a bankroll challenge, guys, like I said, this is so slow for me. If I'm only grinding an hour or 2 a night. If I was a full-time grinder and I just paused it for an hour and just took my time, that wouldn't be a problem. But for me to play 1 table, it's just going to take forever, this challenge. Like I don't want to be on day 300 trying to get to 500. So like I said, today is September 14th. We're already flying through the weeks here. I'm a pretty busy individual, and I really want to bankroll for the winter grind because I'm definitely going to go a lot harder in the winter. So I want to get this challenge done definitely by, I guess, a month from now would be the max. Obviously, if it takes a little longer, it is what it is, but I'm hoping that we move up in stakes here and we start getting... There's no point in raising table 3 because it looks like we're on a flush draw. Sorry, table 2. And now we'll bump it up. It's not going to put us on a 3, so we'll see if we can if he missed a flush draw. Booyah, he called us. I feel like he got Queen King. Want to see a Queen King? It'll show us here in a second. Does it show us last hand? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe we'll go look up here. Queen 8. We're still on point though, so we're already starting to make money, baby. Like I said, I haven't played too many sessions at the $2. I can't believe this is a big raise. He's under the gun though, so I'm gonna go a little harder. You're gonna see me take some different lines than you're used to seeing. I could definitely play textbook. I know what the standard play is in that spot. I could tell you, the most standard bet sizing. I do mix it up in the stakes I'm playing. People can say that's wrong, but everyone plays their own way. I will take spots where you're going to see me bet very big pre-flop in spots where a lot of people don't. When I play in really weak people, so you have to generalize. This is the $2 tables. You can't play a lower limit on POKERSTARS. So odds are these are the weakest players on the site. You can obviously meet some good players. We'd like to put ourselves in that category, and there's other guys probably playing, 4 of these plus a whole bunch of cash tables. So you're going to meet some good players, but in general, you're going to meet bad players, and bad players want to see a lot of flops, and they don't know what's going on. So when you're seeing a lot of flops, and you can beat people post flop, you want to bet a little higher, and a lot of times we're going to miss this. So by me betting a lot pre flop, and then taking it down on the flop, and I made him spend more pre-flop, you're going to make money in the long run. You could definitely go to Value Town. There's different strategies. Find out what works for you. Just mix it up. I've definitely played a lot of Zoom poker in my time. I adjust a little bit for every stake I'm at. And it's funny, for when it comes to the bluffing, the lower limits I give actually a bit more credit. The higher limits, they make you fight for it. They don't give up pots. When you play NL 100 and higher, almost every little hand's a battle. They don't just, they float a lot. They make you work for it. But these lower limits, a little more straightforward. You don't have to get too creative. Kind of just play standard, and as long as you have some experience, I'm pretty sure it's very, very easy to make some money. It's just a slow grind. Even an hour, if we make a couple buy-ins, we're only up, $4 or $5. If we went right away to the $1 zooms, you can make some money real quick if you get a good spin, right? So, but very easy to go on a bigger downswing on your bankroll playing spin and goes. You can lose, 20 buy-ins in a night is very, very common. Very common to lose that on spin and goes, especially when you move up in stakes. So when you get up to the $15 games, if you're losing 20, 25 buy-ins in a night, it can add up quite a bit. That's why people talk about having a lot of buy-ins behind you. Pretty standard here. Nothing's crazy has been happening. You'll see me defending a little wider than a lot of people, and it's what I'm just going to keep talking about. I want to see flops against a lot of these players, especially if it's heads up, and even multi-way with certain textures. We're going to want to play it. Here, I don't expect this guy to re-raise, so I don't mind seeing that with position for chances like that. It could be very dangerous, but two pair for him to lead out there is a little strange. This is very strange. I might just get it in here and see if I can get Ace King to call me. It's a very strange spot here. This is why you probably they'll tell you not to play this spot, but all right. So we need a 5. I don't even think, yeah, 5 would have helped us, but that's that. That's one of those spots though, to all of them go all in there. Ace King, I could see calling this there, and the flush draw is the flush draw. So sometimes you're going to be behind, and then sometimes you'll stack 2 people. So I definitely took the aggressive line, but I wouldn't like just calling there. Too many scare cards. So let's say they both had Ace King. Let's just make up a scenario, and a heart comes, and then one of them bets, and then I have to fold. So I'd rather just get it in or fold in that spot. Sorry, I'm actually getting some YouTube comments right now from Crossfire423 telling me I should make the challenge to 5K because we're killing it. I have talked to it. That is going to be my next challenge. I think we're going to do 500 to 5,000, but let's get to the first one first. I just think if we do it right now, because I'm starting at such a low stake, it would take so long. I don't want to have a series with like 400 videos to it. So hopefully we can do this in a decent amount of time. So this is one of the spots I'm talking about. I'm going to go 5x pre-flop in the small blind sometimes. A lot of people tell you not to. They might tell you to 4x. They might say that's very, very debatable. But you don't see too many people doing 5x. I actually can't think of one person that I would watch. Here it's kind of common to raise higher under the gun, and then everywhere else would be 2.5 to 3x. On the buttons, usually 2.5x. Some people are still doing 3x, but a lot of people are starting to go lower now. All the solvers are coming out. Seems like more people are just going lighter, and even here they bet quarter pots is the new way of doing it. It's totally up to you. Find out what works for you. That's all I could say. Hope he's on a hard draw on table 2. Nice. We take it down. Those spots, guys, when I checked twice there, you know, I'm showing some weakness. I could have been just pot controlling there, but at these low limits, when you see weakness, a lot of people aren't going to know to pot control and stuff like that. Just stab at it. See, you know, make some notes. If you find they're sitting on some strong hands, checking it twice. Going to be very, very rare they're going to be checking twice super strong there. So you could bet over pot, you could bet pot, and you're going to be taking down a lot of those pots. If he bet there, you know, I can't call him there. A lot of times when you check it, you should have equity for the chance that you do have showdown value. If you don't have showdown value, then definitely feel free to stab at it. So our little goal for the night, we want to be over $60 would be nice. We'll see what we'll get going in these chests. I might do half the video. We'll see, because what time we start at? We've been going for 12 minutes. Oh, I should probably plug in my laptop. All right, sorry guys. I had to plug in my laptop here. So we're definitely calling on table 1. I will check that. I could have bet, but I don't mind either line. I'm still going to check this here. Ooh, that king's a horrible, horrible card. Horrible, but we still win. Guess we'll call 1 cent. Okay, we got our first real hand, really. I think we had ace king. That's about all we've had so far. So this spot here is going to be the most common spot, the small blind, where they're going to be 3-betting us. So they'll be 3-betting the widest here, and the big blind as the button would be right here and here. So those spots you can 4-bet back at them, or you can call just in position a little wider, knowing that they're going to be 3-betting wide. You used to didn't see it at the low limits, but everyone's learned how to play now. So there's obviously a lot of leaks in their game here, but you know, it's crazy. 10 years ago, guys weren't 3-betting wide at all. Like, it was kings or aces or ace king. That was about it. And now everyone knows to do it in position, suited connectors, suited aces. They know when you're going to be raising. It's very crazy to see it at the low limits now. Like, even this is so standard now. It's so crazy. This is a very wide call for me. But we decided to do it. See, for him to raise and check an ace, it's very... Never used to see this kind of plays. Look at the cannons on this girl. It's probably some old dude letting me massage his titties. King, queen under the gun. Up to you if you want to raise or not. I don't mind doing it here. If we get punished for it, we can just lay it down. Here I'm going to go 2.5x, mix it up a bit. We're definitely going to call this. If we get a 2, we can maybe stack them. Probably call 1 if it goes about 17 or 18. On table 1, we'll call 1. 22 is a little heavy, though. That's a little heavy. This guy's deep stack here, his range is going to be pretty strong there. I'm going to do something people don't do too often against someone early position. I'm going to raise him knowing that we both have a lot of chips to work with. 5-7, look at that. It's a very sneaky hand. He's not going to put me on it too often. So if I hit it, I can really cause him some damage. Got his set on table 1. So I'm just going to keep betting here. So if we do hit it, 7-8 gets there, which is shit. Nice, we take down table 2 just with aggression. I'm gonna have to check now. He shouldn't have too many 8s in his range though. Could have the 8 of clubs. If he did have the 7-8, I think it would have raised us. Gonna have to call now. It sucks that he's value betting us. Pocket 8s, go F yourself. Poker's stressful at times. Pocket kings as we're short stack. I haven't even gotten to my settings yet. That's how often I play Zoom. Should have that all preset. Could have bet that to protect my hand because he's going to be betting a lot of times, but I probably actually should have. Just such a draw heavy board there. We'll bet now. We could probably check a lot of rivers. I'm going to do something a little different here. Let's lead out. Sometimes they don't put you on a king by leading out. No, I'll check it like we were scared he has a king. Very different line on table 1. Maybe in a little bit we'll get the best of both worlds. I'll close one of these zooms. We'll keep our big stack up if we get one running here, and maybe we'll do some zooms on the side. Oh, I meant to fold on table 2. Now we're limping in under the gun with king 8 offsuit. So this sometimes it can make a note on you that you're just horrible. Here I showed you guys I like to do this. I think I showed this. Someone who's up a lot of buy-ins, I just give a little warning. He could be a really good player. He could just be on a heater. But if I start seeing him every night and he's on $12 here, table 2, I see him at $8. Probably a pretty good sign that he's a good player, or at least a regular. Little things I do just to let me see. Even here's borderline. He's getting close, 2 or 3 binds. I can start taking them as a yellow. I like to do it when they're up about 4 or 5. And if I see someone up like 20 binds, I just label them right away a beast because A, they're killing it, and B, they haven't got off the table. And then, I have no problem changing my notes if I play against them in a hand. They show me different information. Then I'll even actually write a note saying saw him up 15 buy-ins but made some very strange plays. Even bad players run up a stack. Almost every single player can tell you that they were up however many buy-ins at one point in their poker grinds. Man, there's sometimes I just find this so slow. I've just played 4 tables so long that sometimes 2 tables just could be very painful. So that's our second set. Let's see if we can make some value off this one. Oh yeah, our last one we got fucked. So if we take down that, it's better than the last one. I guess I have to lead out here to protect my hand a bit. Not the best turn card. Gotta look at the combos we get there. Puck 9 jack get there, but I don't think 9 jacks could be checking that flop too often. They'll be semi bluffing. I wouldn't mind like an ace of clubs or something like that. Gets fun 2 pair. Just don't want the ace of spades, but okay, now we gotta fucking check it again. A jack or a 6 gets there now. Our sets are getting screwed. Wow, and we take it down, but oh no, pocket 9s. So good times we keep flopping sets and losing it. But that guy was pretty friggin' nitty. What was he doing there? How do you wake up with 9s in that spot? He never told us earlier. Doesn't even raise us on that. Pretty nitty play there. I meant to call on table 1 there. Mouse moved a little too fast for me there. Okay, that's a pretty big 3-bet, but I'm calling it. We block ace king. Well, that's not the best card. What do we beat right now? Like low pocket pairs, right? I think we still have to call though. It's a shitty part. Hopefully he checks it. If he triples barrels with this kind of board, I think I have to lay it down. If he bets $1, I gotta go now. Yeah, there's a chance he even could have flopped something really huge. All right, what do we got going on here? 23 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna lead out here, raise this guy. Assuming that's a pretty good card. A 3-4 obviously gets there. 8-9 gets there. But I'm gonna bet it. Are you getting? This is crazy with these rivers. We're gonna have to call him if he bets here, but we're getting fucked here. We keep flopping strong. Like, how do I even make money in that spot? Like, that's such a shit spot. A7. So we turned him, but what a horrible river. So this is another strange play that you don't see too often. I went a little lighter. Usually you're supposed to raise 3x, right? He's under the gun, so he's going to be raising on a tighter range. So I actually 3-bet a little lighter, knowing that I'm going to get 4-bet a fair often, and I'm going to lay down my 4-bet in that spot, and then it saves me a little bit of money. But guys don't on these stakes, they don't 4-bet wide enough. So if he 4-bets me, it's only a couple of hands. They don't do it just based on ranges. That means they're hardly ever bluffing. So just based on little stuff like that, I changed my bets to save me a little bit of money here and there. So this is a pretty shitty spot on table 2 here because I don't him doing this light. So the only other pocket pair we beat was jacks. We're ahead of ace king right now. Fuck my life. Oh man. I don't know if aces or kings do that though. Why would ace or kings just go all in? That doesn't make sense. Oh, this could be a cooler. I think I have to call this. I'd like to save this if I can. How do I save this? Save hand? I've never done it. I just see guys doing it. Guys, I think I have to call this. This is shit. Aces, go fuck yourself. I just didn't think aces would do that. Ah, that's tilting. Such an overbet. Just such a strange line for aces to do. I got ready to know here. I'm going to have to sit out these tables. Sixes, we got to flip. Let's make some of it back right now. We do not. I don't know. Like I said, I've been playing Zoom enough. It does make sense for him to have aces there. Just, you know, when you have aces, people want to make value, right? Like it's like he's so afraid of a bad beat. You know, unless I have kings or queens, like what really can scare him there? Like, I just can't believe just jamming it there and not betting half pot. Or it's such a good board for him. There's no draws whatsoever. Like it's very hard for me to catch up in that spot. Look at this guy. Well, I'm going to change that note in a second here. Ah, that sucked. All right, we're going to call off queens here against ace king. Can we get it right back? Oh, man. The run bad that I was talking about is going to happen. Second, we go to Zoom. But it's all good. We're having, this is why we did it when we had enough. We're just going to go all in here. It's not much there. Okay, what are we at? 45. But we got our buy-in. So we got kings on this table. All right, we got a deep stack here. I am going to... So this is the spot here that is funny. If I do a small raise here to 75 cents, I think that's looks like I'm very strong. To me, that's a stronger polarizing play, like kings or aces. If I just go all in, I actually think they'll call me a lot wider. So here I'm just going to act like I'm thinking about it and hope I can get him to tag along. He limped in. He could have aces. Sometimes they limp under the gun, hoping someone will raise them. I'm going to pretend we don't know what we're doing here. If I run into aces, it is what it is. I'm going to have to sit out on this hand after this, though. Let's call now. Aces. Then he gets an ace. Look at the turn of events, guys. We lose all in with queens, lose all in with kings, and then we have overpair versus overpair on a low flop. Well, we tried Zoom. Those are very strange situations. I don't think we're outclassed. We just ran kind of bad there. So we're now at 45, just like that. So let's go back to our bread and butter. We're definitely going to go back to the Zoom after a session like that. That was just some strange situations. You know, kings versus aces, you're never going to fold. Or you shouldn't be, especially at the $2 limits. If you're really deep stacked on a higher limit, then yeah, you can get out of there. But I would never ever fold kings pre-flop on the low limits for Zoom poker. That's for sure. If you're folding that, you shouldn't be playing. I could have made a note on that guy. I was just a little tilted. I could have wrote, you know, limped in under the gun and then just jammed. But other than that, but it's not like I'm going to be playing it too often. That the odds of me running into that guy in that same situation are pretty slim. Now, if I was just playing Zoom and only playing Zoom, I'd be pausing it tons of times and making a lot of notes. All right, we're back to our better butter, and now we're getting our trips here. And then he folds. How do you fold to that? I bet like 40 to 260. This is a strange night. Five three. Nice hand, bro. That Zoom did not go well. We were up $6 lifetime. Now we are going to be down, or yeah, we're definitely down from one session, just getting beat down. Wow, did we ever take a beating? $9. We lost that much that quick? What the hell happened? Now I want to go back to it. But this is a bankroll challenge, so I'm not going to go punt it off out of competition. I just never thought it was down that much. Queens was a buy-in. Kings was a buy-in. I know I bet they overpaired into aces. That was 3. Fuck, I didn't think it was that many. All right, aces, get us back in the winning course here. All right, back to reality. Aces are winning for us. We got someone sitting out on table 2. Yeah, what we were cruising too. We were up almost to buy-in. To be down that much, holy crap. Okay, this guy's disconnected. He's going to be taking a while. I'm going to open up another table here. Make it look like I'm trying to steal that. We're ahead. Can we hold? This is a scary flop. Nice. Okay, hopefully we get down, get a buy-in back real quick over here on table 2. Okay, I think we can steal this from table 1. So let's put over the pot here. Let's mix it up. We've been playing pretty tight over there, so we're going to kind of mix it up for a couple of changes of tempo and maybe get some credit on a couple of crap hands here. Okay, go back to our bread and butter, and what do you know? We're making money. Holy crap. I'm trying to show you guys. Oh, we lost an all-in. But we got a 4x. What did we lose? Ace to king 3 suited. Go F your mom, bud. Weren't we deep stacked there? Oh. Alrighty, that guy has our number. But we got a 4x. We beat his 5 on table 1. And that's about it. Alright, pretty good flop for table 1. Hard for him to have an ace there. He will have it sometimes, but whew. Sorry guys, not much is happening here. I'm just going over some stuff. So this guy hasn't raised at all. I'm going to call that. That's a pretty good flop, actually. He's probably going to check here. I got a feeling. Guys, I think we put on pressure here. I don't want to just flat. Huh. Booyah! We get lucky. About time. We got fucked on Zoom, so let's go. Let's get lucky over here. Okay, and the other table here, he's been raising 50% of the time, so we'll be check raising him. So actually, I think that's a jam on table 2, guys. They're both under 10 big blinds. You're going to steal the blinds a lot. If you do get called, you're not too far behind. Look, 40% we were. So not too bad of a spot. He does win it, but I think it's a good shove there. %40 again. Can we hold? Nice. So it works out that time. There's no point of raising at table one. We wanted to keep betting. We don't have the best kicker, so. These are the hand I was going to tell you. I'm going to start 3-betting them. Four or five. So we get for slow playing in that spot, but okay, made the proper call for the 4x. Can we hold? Nice. So we win the 4x. Okay, we wanted to end with 60. I don't know if we're going to do that now unless we get a 6x and something. But we can maybe make our money back from that little disaster there. Booyah! We got our 6x. Ace-9 suited. That's a dangerous one in the first hand. Wow, I guess we're going to c-bet this one time, guys. This is a risky one to c-bet. Nice. That was either he was jamming us or folding, I think. So this here, he's probably protecting his hand. He could have a weak 10. He could have 2-pair 9-8. He wants you to chase it. I don't think he's bluffing. Could be doing the odd time on a draw, but with that, how that played out, yeah, 2-pair 8-9. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. So 8-9 gets there, the spades get there. He bet over pot again. I guess that's a good flop on table one with him betting pot. Hold, baby. Nice. Okay, we get out flopped, out turned on table 1, but got it in good. This guy's actually pretty tight on table 2 here. That's what I want for a 6x. He's only raised. Look at this. So I don't know if he's ever going to fold. This guy never raises, so we're going to do this. He never raises, and he raised really big. Oh, and he folds. Go fuck yourself. I really didn't look. He's hardly raised at all, then he raised really big. Such a strange spot to all of a sudden be folding. Does this guy have to go all of a sudden? He's raising every hand hard. Wow. Ace 9, ace jack. Oh, 9. Yeah, I got the diamonds. Oh, it's just a strange of events there. He all of a sudden went ham for 4 hands in a row there. We were starting to get somewhat low, so I called him a little wide. That one sucked. Okay, we have a royal flush draw. We'll never know. I would like to think we hit it though. Ooh. 47 minutes, guys. I don't know what we started the video with. What does it say there? 54. So we might have our first, I think it'd be our first downswing, which I said was going to happen. We did take a beating at the Zoom tables, but we will have another session of that. I give you my word. We will fight back with Zoom. And we're starting to lose to Jack 5 offsuit. So let's fire up another one here. Wow. So we're down a solid 10 bones. Not yet, though. Okay, we got him to bet into us there. So we won one of it back. This might be our last 2 games right here based on how long the video is. It's funny. I think I've been playing okay tonight. It's hard. Like sometimes I don't know in the moment if I have to reflect. I didn't want to even really grind tonight. I did it for the sake of the challenge, but sometimes I start my sessions and I'm already so tired. Like I easily could have went to bed. I still think we've been playing okay. If we would have made money, you're happy. But when you lose, sometimes you reflect. Like my gut was saying, like just shut it down. And then I was like, you know what, man, let's get a session in. But I still think no matter if we weren't tired, I feel like we played some spots probably a little different, but the Zoom, kings and aces and overpair versus overpair on a low board, that's just so common on cash games. So I don't think it was I don't think it was totally crazy that I don't think we were just putting off chips is what I'm saying. Oh yeah, we got our chest open, so we can at least end with some good news, hopefully. These take so long to open, so I might as well start it now. Didn't want to raise 3x, but my mouse wouldn't work there, so I raised 3x. I'm going to bet this ace here. It was a really bad board to really see bet on table 2. Now we just hope we missed a diamond draw. We can't do nothing there. So that's a pretty good flop for him. King! So guys, our kings took a beating tonight. You're going to have those sessions. Not much we can do about it. So a jack will bet. A jack will bet a lot on this board to protect their hand. So if he checks it, we'll do the betting for him. I'm gonna go all in here, I think. I don't know if that was a value bet or turn our hand to a bluff. I feel like he had 2 pair. Very hard to call if you get with that board, though. Queen 5. Nice hand. That kind of sums up our night right there, guys, for him to have Queen 5 offsuit in that spot. And then we're short stack, 4 big blinds. He wakes up with that. We will chalk today, day 7, our first downswing. But we're going to open up some chests here, see what we can win. A whopping 2 coins. Ooh, 10 cents. I called it 10 cents. We're almost going to get our 3rd chest here. Let's see what else we win. All right, we don't win much. All right, guys, I'm going to end the video now. This is Friday night. I'm not going to put out a video to maybe Sunday night. I'm going away for the weekend tomorrow morning, and I'm running into the Terry Fox run on Sunday. So maybe Sunday night, hopefully we'll get time to do day 8 for